What is going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, the Dryer Newt, and today I have something a little special for you guys. We are going to be breaking down my gameplay, our thought process, my thought process, my team's thought process. So I was playing with two of my buddies, Anime Girl and Miracle. I'll link both their streams down below, but basically I want to go over a different style video and show you guys like our thought process going through and how our strategy was. So basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be landing quarry here, and we saw in the beginning of the video, you saw in the beginning of the video that it was kind of far out, a little bit away from everybody, a little bit away from the hot drops. We were trying to play for the win, and I basically just want to go over, you know, what we did, our strategies. So I'm landing right here. I'm just going to be commentating over this whole thing so you guys can sit back, watch, you know, and hopefully learn something from it. So if you guys do enjoy the style of video, leave a like, comment down in the section below what is your favorite place to drop, and let's get right into it. So right off the bat here, I opened up, you know, that supply bin, and I got a P90 right off the rip. So our first goal right here was just to loot as much as we can and get as much money as we can to buy our custom drops. Right here you can see we're getting a ton of money, and the reason why I like to land here is because there are a ton, I'm talking a ton of cash supply bins everywhere, and it's also really easy to hear enemy footsteps because you can tell where they're at. If they're going to be on metal or on the ground, you can kind of pinpoint their locations. So this is like one of the reasons why I like landing here. So I thought I heard someone over there, I didn't hear anybody, and now I'm pushing around. I'm going to rotate back towards my teammates because they're kind of far. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, in my head, you know, they're all the way over there, there's fighting over there happening. I need to rotate back to, you know, my teammates, and we obviously know someone's going to be right behind us, and I heard this guy right here, so I decided to push him. I knew I hit him a couple of times. I know he's probably not looted up, and he was camping right here, and luckily I got him with the shotgun shot, and he missed a bunch of his bullets. He wasn't that good of a player, so we were able to take him out real quick. And if you notice, my team was literally, I called them out and they were right there. They were right behind me. So if I went down and he thirsted me or something, my team would have been right there to take him out. So we take him out, and I'm telling him right now, okay, there's fighting happening over to our right, like behind us. And so that's basically, you know, what's going on here. So we're going to collectively move as a team, and you're going to hear me using this word a lot. Move as a team. You move as one unit, you will win so many more gunfights. Communication and moving as one unit, okay? And I'm going to point out the mistakes that I've made and how you can learn from them, and how we potentially could have, you know, came out here with a lot more kills. So we're basically like just scavenging around, looking where this other team's at. We have no clue where he's at, and I think I heard him upstairs. I heard him move upstairs, so I'm moving over here, and now my teammates, you know, watching the different area. So he was all the way over on the other side. You can see him on the mini map, and that's another thing. The mini map, you can see where people shoot. Change your mini map to the square, okay? You see so much more, and you can pinpoint where people are if they're not using silencers. Silencers, I would say, is the biggest key to, you know, winning. So I'm like posted up here, seeing if he re-peek. He doesn't re-peek. He actually jumps down, and my teammate was able to take him out here. So while they're going over there doing that, I have enough cash to buy a supply drop for all of us. So what I end up doing is buying the loadout drop and calling it in right over by my teammates, just kind of seeing, you know, where people are at. You know, I don't think anybody's around here, so I feel like it's safe to call in. And usually in the beginning of the game, like right here, we scavenge for cash super fast. I don't think anybody would have, like, you know, loadouts going for like snipers or anything to take us out. This guy actually got a precision airstrike, lucky, and he actually took out one of my teammates. So I stay here and my other teammate's fighting right now, the other guy, so I'm gonna pick him up because I always have more bodies. My other teammate's covering me, so we're good to go, and I am just, you know, waiting. He took him out, no problem. I'm going up for backup. The Ram 7, do not use this class loadout. This gun sucks in Battle Royale. It's a laser beam, but it absolutely sucks. So many hit markers, you cannot down people super fast. I will not recommend this class setup whatsoever, but it's also a class setup that carried me through the final circle. So I mean, me personally, it's not the best. So we're collectively moving as a unit. I spotted somebody parachuting in over to our right. We are moving in together, and we are potentially waiting for a confrontation, a gunfight over to our right. So we are just moving together, and like I said, collectively as one unit. We decided to loot the other side of the compound and, you know, work on getting more cash, because one of my buddies has a ton of cash. He's buying a UAV right now. We have maxed armor plates. I'm getting cash so that we can buy, or I can buy a UAV, and so that's pretty much what we're doing. So right now we're just scavenging. We have a UAV up. I told him to pop it right away because we want to see. There's no reason to hoard UAVs because we're going to have enough cash to keep buying them. So right now we're just going through and getting more cash and stuff and just looting up. So we're going to skip here to their supply drop. All right, so right here we're kind of out in the open. We popped UAVs. I bought a UAV, he bought a UAV. My buddy Miracle, he has a precision airstrike, so he said he was just going to call it in and use it, and then he was able to get a UAV. So I told one of my buddies, you know, let's pop that UAV, let's go hunting for some people, because we were kill hungry. I only had 1 kill, my buddy had 2 at the time, and my other buddy had 1. So we were like, okay, let's go to some fights and let's just, you know, take some people out. We got this UAV, we could tell where people are at. So right here we are pretty much in the middle of the circle, and we don't have to worry about anything. So right there we see a bunch of people flying out and we're trying to take them out. I get shot from the side, super unfortunate, and he took out a lot of my armor. So my teammates are covering back up, and so I want to say right here, we're going to pause it right where I got shot in the back over here, if I can find it, right here. So I pull up right here. The reason why I pull up right here is because there's cover to my right, there's people up on the buildings right up here, and there's people parachuting in right over here. So if we need an escape route, we have this whole wall right here and this wall right here, and up here we have cover from over here, and we got cover from over here. So basically we're all set, and you can see I get shot at. Where do I run to? I run immediately over to the right side, and I go into this building. Nobody's in this building. We had the UAV popped up. I heal up, and my other teammates are fighting basically while I heal, and I get back into the fight. So this guy, he was super hard to spot. I could not see him for the life of me. I could see the bullets, I could see where he was at on the map, and you notice how I'm like just peeking out, and I kind of want him to shoot me again because my armor down here, it was not full. So let's go back. So right here, my armor in the bottom left hand corner, when you use an armor plate, say if I use an armor plate, there's no reason for me to use one right now because it's not, I still have a little piece of that third armor. So right here, so when I got shot, so right here, you're going to use up 2 armor plates, one to fill the bar and then another one to fill this other bar, so it doesn't automatically skip towards the next bar. That's also another tip for you guys. It doesn't automatically skip towards the next bar. You have to use one to fill it up and then another one to basically fill up the other one. So I'm taking a couple of snipe shots. My other teammate popped another UAV, so we know exactly where these guys are. The AX-50 sucks. I would not use it. The bullet drop, I could not figure it out. We have one guy camping on the roof, so I'm like, okay, You know, let's go get the high ground. Play the high ground. You have a huge advantage if you do. Let's leave that guy. So I tell him, all right, hey, we got this guy on the roof. Let's go, you know, kill this guy real quick and, you know, establish high ground. So there's one guy, we push up through the door, and now as collectively as a team, we're crouching up, and I have my heartbeat sensor. I see one on the heartbeat sensor, and we are pushing up basically, you know, SWAT style, not making any noise so they don't know where we are coming from. I'm also watching out for Claymore, so I'm the designated, you know, person who's gonna basically take and sponge all the bullets. So I'm gonna push out first and try to down somebody just in case there's a bunch of other people just camping on either side. So we're pushing up nice and quiet like so they won't hear us. I pull out my heartbeat sensor, which is a godsend, to tell where they're at. So I know one guy is on the other side of the building. I don't know how many more because other people could be running cold-blooded. And I tell them, okay, everything is clear. We're going to push up and we're going to, I basically wait for them to get closer to me, and I push out, I take out this guy, but I get shot in the back. I call out to my teammates, hey, there's a guy right behind me. They were ready and hot right on him. So that is another really big tip for you guys when you're pushing up and you're trying to basically establish the high ground. Just because you see one person on your minimap doesn't mean that there is going to be just one person on your minimap. They could be running ghosts, they could be running cold-blooded. You never know. So that is why we push like that. So now we have the high ground. We can see all these people coming in. There is absolutely no reason for us to move. So this is what I'm talking about. The X50, it sucks. Look how many hit markers I'm getting, man. I had to shoot that guy 3 times, and it was pretty much like a headshot every time. I don't understand. So now we're just chilling here, and we got everybody in our sights. We have our cover. We have everything. We are set to go. There's no reason for you guys to, oh, hey, I'm gonna jump down over here and challenge this guy all the way over there. There's absolutely no reason. You have the high ground. Everybody has to push towards you if they want to. So keep the high ground. Do not give up the high ground until you absolutely have to. And I'm talking the gas is coming in right on your tail the very last second. So we're taking a couple pot shots. They're chewing away at my armor, but I also know that I'm chewing away at their armor. I get shot from the side. Also, another big thing is I'm always spotting. I'm always spotting and telling my teammates where they are at. Communication is key. Now, I'm sorry you guys can't hear the comms in here. I haven't set it up right. So we are in a really good spot because A, we're gonna go back. So we are in a really good spot. So if you look at our mini map right now, we have the high ground. We have money, right? I have money, and Miracle has money, and my buddy Tim, that's his name, Violet 2K, he has money. So we have a drop right here. So I'm the designated person that's going down, getting armor. My teammates are covering me, right? Because they have the high ground. If I go down, I still can go into the gulag and I can still fight my way out and parachute right back on top of them to get my stuff, and they can cover me. So right here, we have teammates right over, or we have enemies right over here, and we have a supply, or not supply ban, but a loadout drop or whatever these cache things are. I'm spacing right now, but right here. So we can literally, I could jump down and go buy armor without any problem. So that's what I do. I say, hey, how much armor do you guys got? I'm out of armor. There's no armor over here. So guess what? I'm going to jump down and I am going to go buy some armor. So that's what I do. I end up jumping down. I tell them to, you know, cover me, and I actually scuff my landing here. But the supply, this buy station, that's what it's called. Buy station is in a really good spot for us. We have good cover. They're covering me right now. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna rebuy more armor plates, and because I have the money. My buddy Tim, he drops down and he's gonna get some more armor plates. I'm gonna get some more. My buddy Miracle staying up top covering us. Well, actually, I don't buy some more here. Interesting. So my buddy Tim, he bought some more, and we're pretty much just waiting. We're chilling right now. No reason for us to move. I'm waiting for him to come in, and I say, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Put a Claymore there. I tell him to put a Claymore on the other side of the door, right here. And so the thing about Claymores is he actually put it too close. I tell him to back it up a little bit because when you bust through the door, the Claymore doesn't always go off. You guys know this if you place it too close to the door. So right when they open the door, they have to run forward, and then the Claymore goes off. So that's a whole other huge advantage that you have. So pretty much right here, we're making our way back out to the building. Nothing super special. The gas is moving in. We're still in the circle, so there's no reason for us to move. There's a helicopter coming in, so I tell my teammates, hey, there's a helicopter right behind us. They're going to, try to drop in on this building because we have such a good spot. So they try to drop in. I'm putting a bunch of bullets in this guy. I actually downed this guy. The helicopter actually took away my armor because they kamikaze did right into us. And we ended up killing these guys, scaling their armor. He had a bunch of cash. There's a guy right at the bottom. My teammate actually goes down. But I'm surprised. We have cover fire. We don't have to worry about anything. He crossed with his place. We are good to go. We are Gucci. So now we have more cash, more resources, and people are just going to keep pushing to us. Like right now, I have a bunch of cash. There's a UAV that I take that he had, and that's what I'm talking about. You guys want to use up your resources while you can, because guess what? When you die, it's going to be super hard for you. And there's actually a bug in the game right now where if you die and go to the gulag and come back and try to use a score streak, it doesn't work. It doesn't allow you to use it. So that's also another unfortunate thing. So if you want a tip after you die, don't purchase any score streaks because you won't be able to use them. At least for me, it's a bug. It happens randomly sometimes. But so what I end up doing is on that UAV, we see where everybody's at, and I end up going back and buying more armor plates just because I like to be topped off. We need 5 just in case my teammates need some, I also bought a Airstrike, and what we're going to do is we're going to use that to oh, if you see right here, the other guy tried pushing at the bottom and he actually got taken out by the Claymore. So Claymore placement, really good. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be using this airdrop, which is really good, or not airdrop, but airstrike, for when we're pushing into a zone, right? Or we need to like go push, make sure nobody's pushing behind us or into the zone. So that's what I'm saving this for. There's no reason to use it right now. And if you look right now, we have circle. We have circle right here. There's no reason for us to, move from this building. Unfortunately, it's really unfortunate how like you have to play like this sometimes. But if you have a really good spot, don't move from it. Do not move from it. You have the high ground. You have all your teammates are alive. See, I drop armor plates for my friend, and I'm actually going to go down to buy more armor plates because I have the money. And why not? We can get covered. I have cover. I tell them to wait for me, and it's pretty much the same strat. And you can do this with the buy station right here. So, we pretty much stay in this spot until we absolutely have to move. Until we absolutely like the zone is literally when the circle's not on us anymore. So the circle's closing in, and I keep going back up here, getting armor plates, making sure that we're all reloaded collectively, and basically everybody is topped off, because you want to be topped off towards the end of the circle. So there's teammates, there's enemies over here that we're fighting. We're taking a couple pop shots. He marked them for me, so we know exactly where they're at. And basically I'm looking for a sniper scope because the glint for the sniper scopes you can see clear as day. So, and I'm making sure like nobody's like behind us just in case, because we got to push towards that way. He marked it to where this is where we're going to push after we're going to push over here after the circle closes in. If we don't get circle, we are thinking ahead. You have to think ahead. So what we're doing now is we're just chilling. We're big chilling. We're waiting, and we only have 4 kills. So right here, the gas is not closed in. We know that there's a team in here. We're looking at our mini map, and we're basically waiting to push. So I'm telling my teammates, hey, he's asking me, when you want me to pop this UAV? When you want me to pop this UAV? Remember, I'm the squad leader. When you want me to pop this UAV? He's always asking me. I'm telling him, wait, just hold off, because your boy got the strats. I'm telling him to wait, hold off. I see a recon drone, which is really useful when you're pushing in a late circle and trying to spot to figure out where your teammates are. So we know that there are people right in here. I see that sniper scope. I tell him, you know, there's a sniper scope right there, back up. And he actually thinks that my teammate's still to the right. So I'm like, basically my teammate was baiting a shot for me so I can get a shot off. So I get shot with the sniper. So I'm like, hey, there's another sniper. Notice, okay, right there is what I was talking about. So right here, when you're using your armor plate, I wasn't at full health. I basically wasted an armor plate, and I have to use 3 more to basically fill it up. So it's like I almost didn't have any armor. So, okay, I'm filling up my armor plate. The gas is moving in. I wait for it to actually say, hey, people are moving in. I tell them to pop it. And whoa, look at all these people. We had no clue so many people were behind us. So we're pretty much just chilling, waiting for people to come in. And pretty much we got people to our right pushing in. We got people to our left. And we're like, okay, when should we push? When we should we push? I keep telling them, not yet. We're going to stay. We're going to chill. We have the high ground. There's no reason to jump off. So right here, I tell them, okay, are you guys ready to go? We're going. Dipping out. Let's go. So notice we dip out. So when we dip out, we don't dip out like directly behind us. We dip out on an angle. And the reason why we do that is if you look at the circle right now, the gas is coming in and it's going to be pushing at all these people this way. They're going to be pushing them this way. There's a building right here, so we're going to be right here on this corner. That way we have cover if we need to back off, and they have just an open space. So they literally either have to run all the way around the gas and go over here to try to kill us, or they have to go the shortest route, which a lot of people go right over here. So our tactic was to land right over here, camp the corner of the gas because it's the shorter route. So we do that. So I'm getting shot at. I jump off. We parachute literally over to that corner, okay? Because nobody's going to be over. All right. So people are pushing in, and this is what I'm talking about. So this is when I use my airstrike because I don't know, like final circle, I don't know if I would be able to use it or if I was even going to be alive. I know there's a ton of people behind us. So what I do is basically a scare tactic. I try to scare the enemies and the thing of, oh shoot, you know, there might be more than one person. So they have to push through here, this huge open spot. And we have cover right here, right where Tim's at. So what we do is I use my airstrike now because we're getting close to the circle. Most of the people that are pushing in are behind us anyway. We don't really have to worry about in front of us anymore. So I put that airstrike there. I see that guy in that window and I'm like, okay, hey, they're going to be pushing up pretty soon. So get ready to fight. All my teammates, they are covering all the front area, right? So this is what you want to do. You want to set up, basically, we set up a kill box. You guys can look, which is what I was talking about. They literally have to push towards us. They can't really go around because we have that building block off. The building is right here. Me and my teammate are right pretty much side by side, and my other teammate over here, Miracle, he is over to the left side. So he can shoot people, and we basically just set up a kill box. And this is like what I'm talking about with positioning. They literally have to push out. You notice how I back up there. So the reason why I back up is because there's going to be people pushing from over here. I back up and basically take my gunfights one-on-one. That's what you want to do. You want to take your gunfights one-on-one so you know that I have full armor. I already have a couple shots on him. I'm most likely going to win, right? I'm most likely going to win. So I back off to the corner here, and I actually end up killing him and getting the down. I peek out again. There's going to be more people. I'm still hugging this wall. Take him out. He's down. And at this point, everybody else is in the gas, right? Everybody else is in the gas. We are ready to rock and roll, and we down that person. So basically, it's just a kill box right now, and pretty much just killing everybody that's going through the gas. They're all running. They're all panicking, and kill box worked absolutely perfect. So now what we're doing, we're like, okay, let's go to where we say we were going to go, and right over here. So we go right over here. There's people sniping, and so this is the mistake I've made. This is the huge mistake. And if you guys came this far in the video, I thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you that come through. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. But So I set the kill box and see how far I am away from my team. My head was, oh, I'm about to win. I'm about to get another win, and I wasn't thinking correctly. So I'm so far away from my other team, my team that it actually ended up costing, I think, the game. So my bad, guys. And it was all in the heat of the moment. We did end up placing, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but this is what cost us the game. So we're in the final circle. I didn't die, and the gulag is closed right now. So someone called in an airstrike behind us, and it's not even on us. So we're chilling right now. So we're grouped up again. I basically push forward. My teammate calls out, there's a guy over there, they're shooting. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to get better positioning, but guess what? Look how far I'm away from my team. I down that guy and I push up. Big no. I had cover right here. I end up going down. I had cover right here. I shouldn't have just stayed and wait for them to push me. I'm in zone. I had this rock to head glitch. There's this tree here, and I just end up getting thirsted. I get greedy. I push up after I get the kill to try to down him. Do not do that. Stick with your team. And this guy ends up killing me, which is super unfortunate. My teammates end up killing him, but now I'm stuck in the spectating. My teammates are a man down, and like I said, that was my B. I take that one. But so now they pretty much cleaned up what I did, or pretty much cleaned up the rest of the teammates or enemies. And they're pretty much just big chilling right now. Okay, they know that there's a guy over to the right. So if you look, this guy doesn't have a silencer on his sniper. You could tell exactly where he's at, and this is what I'm saying. It's crucial. My buddy Tim, he doesn't have a silencer on his gun, so everybody's gonna know where he's at. You need a silencer, final circle. But he's using the M4, and he spots the guy. He knows his guy literally has to push in here, so they're pretty much trying to set up a kill box. He's telling my other buddy, hey, I'm watching over here, I need you to watch over here, okay? And that's what Miracle's doing. He's watching over there. So he spots that guy, he runs back, and then he's looking. There's a sniper right there. He puts a bunch of bullets into him, but doesn't secure the kill. And this is another mistake. He probably shouldn't have re-peeked that. So a big thing with this game is you down somebody, and when people get down, you end up making stupid mistakes. And one of those stupid mistakes, again, here's another mistake that cost him. What he should have done is, while he was shooting at this guy, he should have backed up. Yes, now he's down, right? His teammates have to push him. He has a save. There's no reason to push forward. You have this little hill right here. Push back, because you got a whole nother, 5 people over here somewhere. There's no reason for you to push forward. And this is what I'm telling you guys, simple mistakes that I pick up on, and hopefully you guys can pick up on to help you secure that win. Simple mistakes like this, you gotta tell your brain, hey, I down this person. I'm not going to thirst him. I'm not going to try to get greedy to get the kill, because overall, in the end, the win is more important. So he pushes up, exposes himself, and he gets taken out. He just gets shredded. My buddy Miracle, he's taking cover fire. He comes down, and he has his hill here, he can res. Now, what my teammate didn't know, he forgot that he bought a self-revive all the way back in the beginning of the game and never had to use it. Remember what you buy, okay? If you have a self-revive, put that mental note in your brain. Oh, hey, I have a self-revive, because things get crazy towards the end of the circle. So they end up rotating back up to take the high ground. And there's a guy right in front. He ends up taking him out, but his teammates are going to come in and try to back him up. So he's trying to heal up. My buddy Miracle, he's fighting a couple people. And they always have cover. They have these trees here for cover. Things are getting super hectic. They put the gas mask on. My buddy goes down. There is a big misconception. When you have the gas mask on, you pretty much better just stay in the gas, because you notice how he is always he's taking it off, taking it on, or putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, and that really, you can't shoot. You only get hip fire when you do that. So he's like running in and out of the gas, which sucks. So he's shooting him now. He puts it back on. Basically, always make sure you have cover. Another tip. Now, this is where the mistake happened. He forgot he had a self-revive. All right, he forgot he bought it way back, and I'm like screaming at him, "You have a self-revive, you have a self-revive, use your self-revive, hurry up." But all this commotion, all this chaos, you know, you're getting all excited, you're getting a little jittery. You don't remember this kind of stuff, and that's the unfortunate thing. He didn't remember it, and we honestly probably could have won if he remembered it, but he ended up resing his teammate, and they end up killing him, and they win the game, which is super unfortunate. But if you guys do enjoy this style of video, leave me down and made it this far, first of all, leave a like. Also, if you enjoy the style of video, like I said earlier, you know, comment down in the section below and tell me if it's really helped you out with like my strats and stuff. So I'm also thinking about breaking down like really good players strats and all that good stuff. So always remember to stay blessed, stay humble, and I will catch you guys in a future video tomorrow. Peace.